Hey everyone, it's Sean, your CD guy, your community development specialist, stopping by here. Thanks for checking this out today. Sorry I've been gone a little bit lately with my videos. I was on a quick little trip to California, and now I'm just kind of getting back in the swing of things here. And that's actually what I wanted to kind of talk to you about is my trip out to California. I had a lot of fun. I didn't want to come back. I always have a great time when I go out to California. I got to see Disneyland for the very first time ever. I was one of those people walking around with the badges for those first timers. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, when you first get in there, go to guest services and they'll give you a badge. So it's kind of fun, nice little souvenir for myself. I got to go to my very first Dodgers game. Unfortunately for me, my team that I was out there watching got their butts kicked. But that happens. We're an okay team. For the most part. And then along the way I got to see the beach. I got to eat on the beach for the first time ever. I haven't done that. And we even went to this villa. It was beautiful. It had these beautiful marble floors and pillars. There's these pools that they had. It was a garden in there with all these different herbs and grapes for wine and everything. And then there was artifacts too from all over the world, different periods of time. So it was pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting to see that when I got there, but I was very impressed with it all. Now, like I said, I had a great time out there. I love going out to California every chance I get, but I'm a community development specialist. I can't turn it off. So the entire time I was out there, I was looking at everything that I did encounter and just kind of running through my head different things that could possibly be improved. Just like I go anywhere, I'm always looking at the green infrastructure, trees, shrubs, plants, you name it. So there's always that opportunity too. I did see a lot of that. Some vacant lots or even just some places that were fenced off, just full of trash that could easily be cleaned up. And, a couple trees, maybe even some fruit trees out there, or turn it into some other kind of a garden. Graffiti was out there too. That's easy to get cleaned up here if you got the funding for it though. Saw some tent cities out there, which is always kind of sad to see, people out on the street. So you have that issue out there as well. But the one thing that really drove me crazy was the traffic. Oh my God. I know they have a metro system out in LA, which is where I was most of the time. And I couldn't even imagine if that wasn't helping to absorb some of that traffic problem. So it took us a couple of hours to get, a half, what would normally take anywhere else around the country for the most part. Maybe a half an hour. It took almost 2 hours. So I don't know what the solution to that is, to be honest. Having those metro trains is great. Having the bus routes is great. Maybe getting some more incentives out there for biking to places. But a place like LA is just so spread out. I know it's going to be a little bit kind of harder to do because even if you have biking, you're still going to have places that are far to get to that people might just end up using the cars for. So yeah, just a couple of thoughts out there about California. Again, I can't wait to get back there. I love that state, but just like any place else, there's things that can be improved upon, like the homeless population. Perhaps those can be the people that they go out and hire to do some cleaning up of the area, to do the planting of those trees. Connecting with local businesses, schools, charities, nonprofit organizations. All hands on deck, if you will. I think that could. There's a lot that can be done if that is the case, if everybody's on board with it. All right, well, just dropping in some thoughts. I did mention real quick that I went to Disney. What's your favorite ride at Disney? I would like to know that. If you could leave that in the comments below. I had a real good time on the Jungle Cruise. Even if we did get stuck at one point, there was some kind of an emergency on one of the boats, so they actually stopped us for a good 15-20 minutes or so. So that was kind of interesting for it being my very first ride experience at Disney to have that happen. But it's a park, so things do come up. All right, everyone, thanks for stopping by once again. Please like, follow, and drop that comment on your favorite ride. And you have a great rest of your day.